welcome. There's a Facebook Live here at Popcultcha for another week in review.
Another week in review here at Popcultcha. A bit peeled back this week, obviously, get some distancing in place. But we're happy to be here. We missed you guys last week, obviously, with the lockdown, but regional Victoria, we're back. And we're ready to show you some awesome stuff. And Sandy, there's heaps that has come out this week.
There is. We've got statues, action figures, pop vinyl keychains, puzzles, more action figures, pop vinyls, replicas, a flute, and an umbrella that we've talked about on 3 different
It's the
shows.
umbrella from Umbrella Academy. It's the umbrella. We do have some prizes to give away this week, guys. Obviously, we have the new Pop Rocks Popcultcha exclusive pop. We also had last week's release, which was the Stitch with Record Player pop. You might get this or you might get the chase, depending on how it's picked in the warehouse. Them's the rules.
Them's the rules.
We also have another prize that I'm not sure.
I don't know. There's 2 pops that we're giving away. What else are you feeling, Andy?
Give away so many things. We'll figure it out. Yeah, so.
Yep.
That's going to hold you up on that. But hey, all you need to do to win a prize, it could be either of those 2, it could be one of the random prizes we're going to think of at the end. Just leave a comment on the feed. Let us know what's going on. Ask us some questions. Pretty much just engage in the conversation.
A question?
You'll go in the running because Luke.
He's back there.
He's back there.
In a different room.
Socially distanced. He is. He's just keeping an eye on the feed, looking out for names of people who are commenting, and at random adding them to the wheel. At the end of the episode, we're going to spin that wheel, and 3 different people are going to win prizes.
Once again, it's Hot Rocks, Stitch Record Player,
And the random prize.
Mystery
Mystery
prize.
prize.
Ooh.
That's just how we'll do it.
Yeah.
What if we never tell them and they just get sent something?
Oh, that could be very anticlimactic.
Oh, I don't know. Very climactic.
Yeah.
Who's won it?
But this week, we've got our masks on, so bear with us. We'll see how we go with that.
We're going to try and articulate and direct the sound of our voices directly to the camera as well as possible.
Yeah.
But just put a comment on the feed if you can't understand what we're saying.
And no one will hit you.
Anyway, Sandy, where should we start this week? We've got heaps to talk about.
I really don't mind. We've got so many awesome things. I'm gonna throw it to you, man.
Let's talk about some pop.
Sounds good.
Alright, so the new Popcultcha exclusives. Obviously, we're giving these away as prizes this week, but let's get a bit more in depth with them. Infinity Warps. This is a Marvel lineup where they are essentially merging 2 Marvel characters together. This one is the Thing and the Human Torch.
I really like this line, and I especially like this. I only saw it today on the website, but I really think it's really awesome.
Instead of a 4, it's a 2 because obviously there's 2 of them merged together.
Fantastic.
Look at that! It is fantastic, Sandy. Anyway, it's the Thing, and he's flaming. And I like it. Thing's probably one of my favorite Marvel characters.
I just like the name. Hot Rocks.
Hot Rocks. Watch out. And hey,
don't wipe yourself with those.
we released this one last week, guys. We have sold out of the individual units, but we do have the mystery box still available on the website. Now, this Stitch with Record Player comes with a potential chase piece. Now, how the chase piece work? Well, you place an order for the Thing, the item, and you might receive either or of these different sculpts. We do not guarantee you'll get a chase. We never guarantee that. We never guarantee you'll get the regular. You may, of course, get the chase. If you get either of them, there's no way to swap. Nor can you request them. So it's very much a luck of the draw, which is how Funko designed the chase program to be, and we want to stay true to that.
Yeah.
So you can get this one, I think, for $59.99 in a mystery bundle that comes with 4 other Popcultcha exclusive or convention exclusive items, which is a pretty good deal.
Yeah, I reckon.
Again, with the mystery box, you'll get either or of these. Can't request it. We have no idea.
Yep.
Obviously, it is a mystery. When we're done with these, they'll get packed up in some mystery boxes as well. So
Way they go.
which one you'll get.
And one of them could be in your mystery box.
So Popcultcha exclusives, and if you're just tuning in, leave a comment on the feed. You could go in the running to win either of these awesome exclusives.
Preferably questions. We love questions.
Yeah.
Questions are good. Interactivity.
Engage in the
all that fun
baby.
stuff. But that's not all the pop vinyls we've got.
No, we have a lot to talk about.
But don't be too fast, Andy.
Hey, it's the office. We're in an office. It's Dwight Schrute, and this is Dwight Schrute, and he played basketball in an episode, and this is what he looks like when he plays basketball. He's got his face guard on, because he's responsible, he's safe, he doesn't want to kind of damage his money makeup.
He doesn't want to damage his Achilles. Oh no, there's no protection, man.
And Creed Bratton, he's got his mung beans, he's growing them in straw. Gross.
Yeah, it is pretty funny.
Sadly.
But I am a little bit. There's one thing about these that I really liked about the Office Pops. They used to have quotes.
And do they still?
No, I don't know what.
That is disappointing.
Yeah, that's why I said it's disappointing. I don't know whether that's a great selling point.
Ignore that.
Explaining the.
Quotes no guarantee. Just watch the episode.
It's a great episode, and yeah, I'm really glad that there's finally a Creed. There is another one on its way, which comes with a chase. I'm sure we'll talk about that soon.
Hey, Fast and Furious. I don't know which movie is this one from?
I reckon it's probably. Is that wait? I think
this is Jacob.
Yeah,
Dom.
I think this is from the new one, Fast 24.
6.
I think that's
7.
2027. Dom Toretto, played by Dom Toretto, that guy, Vin Diesel, Groot, and then John Cena, I'm pretty sure, is Jacob Toretto.
Really?
Yeah, in this new one.
Wow. John Cena.
So we're selling an empty box.
Can't see him, but you can. They're $20 each. I don't know.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we've seen Fast and Furious, but.
Hey, Sadie, your favorite band?
Happy Days.
Full up. Clearly not his favorite band. Hey, but if you like Fall Out Boy, we've got a couple pops. We've got Pete Wentz in 2 different forms. We had the special edition one where he's got a striped shirt on, which is was the style at the time.
Stripes. Oh,
it was.
They've gone out.
Stripes and right? So we got that one. We can't send to North America currently, but can ship it everywhere else in the world. And we have the mainline ones. We got Pete Wentz and of course Patrick Stump as well. So if you're a Fall Out Boy fan, Fallout.
Man, that was
terrible. There's a joke in here. I don't know.
Who knows?
Fall Out Boy.
But here's another.
Where's Fall Out Boy? He's right there.
There is another Pop Rocks, which I know a lot of people will be talking about this one.
It's the Oops, I Did It Again, Britney Spears.
Oops, I suppose Funko did make another.
Wow. This is the 4th Britney Spears pop, or at least sculpt. And they seem to be getting further and further back in Britney's career as they make them.
And do you know what? There need to be still more. I feel like there's a diamond glitter opportunity with this one.
Mm-hmm.
They could probably do a metallic pop with this one. I think that would be awesome. But in the meantime, you can definitely grab this one. That'd be great.
This old brick.
Would you care to elaborate on what the difference between a special edition pop vinyl is and a pop culture exclusive?
So, pop culture exclusive pop vinyl figure has the pop culture exclusive sticker. Now, these are from a specific retailer in the US, Funko Shop, we share them with those, but all the other special edition ones are generally assigned to a specific retailer or a specific way of selling it in the US.
That you can only get from there.
Yeah, and the international editions all come with the special edition sticker. We treat them like normal items. We don't necessarily assign them to retailers over here in Australia, so you can just pick them up as a mainline, but they do all come with a special edition sticker.
Yep.
That's pretty much it.
And just the one thing being that, unfortunately, the special editions, there are some restrictions to where we can send them, notably US and Canada.
Yeah.
That is subject to change, so it's always good if you're from the United States or Canada to check back in. But oops, I did it again.
Yeah,
We covered that. We've got Hocus Pocus there.
Yeah. So special edition. This is Danny with Binks. Hocus Pocus. That's a movie that I've never really watched.
Yeah, I think you can watch it on Disney Plus.
You can indeed. Sponsored by Disney Plus. Thanks, Disney. But the actress who plays it does play Enid in Ghost World, and that's a good movie. That's more up my.
That's also another witch film.
Okay.
No.
No.
Well, that's Happy Days then, Andy.
These are yours and mine. Hey, we got Fonzie, we got Richie, we got Chachi, we got Joni, and we got Arnold. If you want some Happy Days, pick up these pops. There's a bundle price, Andy.
There is for $85, so saving $15, almost a pop free.
Hey, it doesn't get happier than that, does it?
No,
it does not.
Hey! Well,
Hey!
Space Jam 2 is a film that's coming out soon. We've got some pop vinyls for them. Got a sweet little Bugs Bunny as Batman and LeBron James as Robin. That's how we see LeBron James.
Spoiler alert! Whoa!
Well, I don't think so. They're just dressed up as those.
Spoiler alert!
I mean, if you think that LeBron James is going to be the sidekick to this film.
Oh, yeah, just like MJ was.
Yeah. But you can grab the 2-pack for $40. It's nice. It comes together. The only way you can get them is in this 2-pack. It's not the only Space Jam 2 pops we've got. We've got an awesome LeBron James 10-inch pop in his Tune Squad jersey as well. You can grab that for $80. Got Taz.
Taz.
Special edition flocked. So you've got the little fairy details. And another special edition of LeBron James down the bottom. Not quite sure what the difference with that one is. Oh, he's standing on the ball. That's right.
That's not how you play basketball.
No, it's not soccer. But yeah, pretty cool. And then the last one we're going to talk about is the Action Comics Superman comic cover, which is pretty sweet.
Question, Sandy, is this just the first edition Superman pop they've released in the past? Or is it a new stock?
I'm pretty sure, well, yes, they have released the first appearance Superman before. I think that might have been a convention exclusive, if I can remember.
Interesting.
But yeah, it could be a new sculpt. I can't remember. But anyway, this is similar to those album covers, I think it's a nice little way to show off.
Number one.
Artwork.
Yeah, number one in pop comic
It's
covers.
not the comic book, mind you. It's just the backdrop.
But yeah, it comes in a nice hard shell case, and Superman's kind of positioned in place there. So
Grab that one for $30.
now, guys, if you're just tuning in, we are giving away some Popcultcha exclusive pop vinyls, Stitch with the record player and Hot Rocks. So leave a comment if you want to go in the running to win. We also have a third prize we haven't figured out yet. We'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll figure it out. Hey, that's it, right? We've got some records.
That's it for the show.
No, that's it for pops. Plenty more to show you guys. But hey, Handsome Will's just tucked into the room, so I'll duck out. And Sandy and he are going to talk about some records.
Oh, yeah.
Sandy, did you want to cover soundtracks or these first?
Now, we may as well kick off with your magic there, Will.
Awesome. So I've got a few records today, and we've also got a few soundtracks to cover. So I'll go through mine first, and Sandy and I are going to go through some awesome soundtracks that we've got in. Basically, first up here, I've got Magic Dirt. They're a local band from Geelong. This album was released in the 90s, and it's one of their first, it's not an album, it's an EP. It's one of their first works as a band. It's the really rawness of their sound. It's very grungy and reminiscent of the alt rock sound of the time. They're a really cool local band. I recommend checking them out if you're not aware.
I have a question.
Yes.
What's the difference between an album and an EP?
So an LP is a long playing record, and an EP stands for extended play. Extended relative to a single. So basically, it's 5 or 6 tracks, whereas a long playing record is more like up to 10 or 12 tracks.
It's like when they want to release an album, but not a full album. It's just a little sample of what's to come. A lot of the time, an EP will be redone in a larger album, but yeah, it's just a...
Yeah, it gives a nice
Really
taste of the band. It's really cool for like smaller bands who don't have the production to get out a whole album, but they can focus on like 5 songs and get out an EP. Yeah.
Cool. Thanks, guys.
No worries, Blythe. Good question.
Yeah.
You can go on the wheel.
Next up, we've got The Models, another pretty local band. These guys are from Melbourne. This album was released in the early 80s. It's sort of a punk new wave alt rock record from a really cool band that still are performing today, unfortunately without one of their members, but they are a really reminiscent Australian rock band that I enjoy quite thoroughly. Now taking a step overseas, I've got a couple of records from England actually. These guys are. So we've got King Cruel up first with his 2020 album Man Alive. This is a really cool album. It's got his trademark vocals, which are very raw, sort of lungy vocals, I suppose. He's got a really deep voice, and it's very recognisable as his sound. He's also got some really great musicianship on various instruments throughout the record, and it was just a really cool release. It's his third album, and his other 2 under his name and 1 under his real name, Archie Marshall, are really great records as well. And similar to this, he actually features on a song on this album, which is by Mount Kimby. These guys are from England as well. They're an electronic duo who started off a lot more electronic, but have moved towards vocals and rock themes in their later albums, and this is their third. I'm not sure if I mentioned, but they're an awesome duo producing great songs. They've got James Blake on here as well. It's one of my favourite albums. I really recommend checking it out. But yeah, those are just my few picks for this week, and now we've got some soundtracks.
Yeah, so just arrived from probably my favourite record manufacturer, Waxwork Records. Some awesome soundtracks, and brand new. They have been released over in the States. It's the first time that we've got them. Edward Scissorhands, an awesome film, as well as an awesome accompanying score by, you may know him, Danny Elfman, has scored a slew of great films, and this is no exception to that. It's an awesome packaging as well. It's pressed on a really awesome kind of ice sculpture blue with white snow. Really, really awesome. Danny Elfman knocks it out of the park with his soundtrack as well.
That's something that I love about Waxworks. They press on a lot of really cool colorways, so they often take things that film and they'll sort of press them into a really nice vinyl for the records. And I think they're really cool because you can just look at a really beautiful record while you play it.
Yeah, definitely. The artwork, they always get some really awesome artists in to design the whole gatefold as well. It opens up and really, really awesome. Now, definitely. Now, some of my favourite scores have been performed and produced by John Carpenter, and some of these classic films have finally been pressed on vinyl in a very, very long time. First up, The Fog. So this is the film that he produced after Halloween. A lot of the interesting things with John Carpenter's films is that they never performed well at the cinema level, but afterwards they've really gained a cult following. And the soundtracks, all the synths that he uses, are really, really amazing, and the scores are really recognisable. This one, The Fog, pressed on a really nice kind of like fog blue / white swirl, really, really awesome, really cool. You see there, Blake, Captain Blake, there you are, behind the camera. Really awesome ghost eyes. Nice little pirates in that film. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. Will, you've seen Escape from New York?
I have. I love it. Kurt Russell is amazing, and so is this film. It's like a thrilling action film with like a lot of nostalgia in it for me. I saw it as a kid. I just remember it as being a sick action film, and when I revisit it, I do love it just as much as I do because of that nostalgic value. The soundtrack is like thrilling. It's very action based. A lot of like hard rock, like the sort of driving, powerful rock anthems, I suppose.
Yeah, the synths are really amazing. Again, using that John Carpenter typical kind of score and all these different cues. Really awesome. What do you do when crime rises? Well, you make a prison out of New York City, and that's where all the prisoners go. Really awesome. Again, kind of another film starring Kurt Russell that kind of slipped under the radar cinematically at release, and then of course has gained a cult following. Definitely would recommend checking it out. Really, really awesome. Friday the 13th, you may know of it, may not know of this film. It's one of the later ones, part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. A little bit of a deviation from the classic slasher. It goes all the way to New York. It's a little bit weird. I've watched it recently for the first time, maybe last year. It's definitely an interesting one. The record pressing of this one, really, really awesome. Kind of got a die-cut cover of the porthole, and then Jason behind. Really, really cool. It's pressed on, I think, a pink, and as well as the other one's escaping me, but really, really good soundtrack and score. Would recommend checking that out.
Does he go to the Statue of Liberty?
No. The interesting part of that is that he actually only really spends maybe 10-15 minutes of the film in New York, and they didn't even film it in New York. They filmed a lot of it in LA on studios.
So when did he take Manhattan?
Well, he doesn't really. Because he dies yet again.
Spoiler, honestly.
He dies so many times. It's not really a horror film, it's more of a comedy, really. It's not how I found it to be. But a really good horror, not movie, but a TV series. So this is the second season of The Haunting series, anthology series on Netflix. The first one was The Haunting of Hill House, amazingly received. And then The Haunting of Bly Manor, a little bit different than the first season, but really, really awesome. The soundtrack, again, is no exception to that. You're a really chilling kind of score to it. The artwork on it is really, really cool.
Is it sort of a lot of slow orchestral sounds?
Yeah, it's real. It's like a typical kind of horror soundtrack or score. Sorry.
Because I've seen Haunting of Hill House, and I know that's what.
Yeah, this is amazing. Would definitely recommend it. I actually, seeing this come in, this would be definitely one that I pick up, and would highly recommend. I'll probably even go back and watch it. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah,
Andy, I think you'd enjoy it. Maybe you'd be a little bit too scared.
I've seen it.
What do you think of it?
What do you think of me? That was alright.
Yeah.
It's not the Hill House, but it was all good.
Yeah, I know. It's different. That's what I said. Thanks, Will.
Thanks
for having us, guys.
Appreciate it, Will.
I'll be loading records throughout the week, so keep an eye on the site and
Check us out on Facebook. It's got reviews dropping daily. So
You've seen handsomeness, and now you've got.
average Andy. Look at me, just normal, down the line, middle of the road. Nothing wrong with this.
No, and that's
Nothing
okay.
wrong either. Let's talk
That's
about
okay
it.
because you can perform an amazing flute
Oh,
performance.
can I? Yes, it is factory entertainment. It's the what's this called?
Well, it's Jean-Luc
It's
Picard.
the Mexican flute. It's
Yeah.
Jean-Luc Picard's flute from Star Trek: The Next Generation. He plays it. Now, it's not. It's a replica. It's a 1-to-1 scale replica. It comes in a case that Jean-Luc Picard keeps it in the show. Really heavyweight case. That's a really nice detail of it. Opens up on hinges. You've got the flute, real metal, and real twine kind of wrapped around it there. It doesn't play now because obviously to create the exact sound people recognize of the Mexican flute, they've elected to install a sound box in here that will actually play the sound clip. So that you can kind of get the whole vibe of the flute without actually needing to play the flute. But a really, really nice replica. It's exclusively available here at Popcultcha in Australia. So if you are wanting to grab it, you can pick it up from here. Sandy, how much is it?
It's $500, but I think what we're not adding into that is the intense value of being able to impress people with skills that you don't have.
As you saw earlier, I blew you all away with my fantastic playing abilities.
Yeah, I was blown away. I was like, how's he doing it through a mask?
It's crazy,
Yeah,
right?
so,
Crazy.
you know, if there's people, in-laws, you got people you need to impress, I would recommend a flute performance. Just
do have in-laws.
slightly hide it away, and you're golden.
You're golden. Hey, also from Factory Entertainment, we've got a few other replicas. These are their scaled prop replicas. So these is, they're all made of metal. This is, of course, the Havoc Star from Masters of the Universe. How much is that one, Steve?
So all of these ones are $50, nice and easy, and a really awesome price point. You've got the
Wonder Woman from the original film, 2017 film.
2017 Gal Gadot film.
got
Really awesome.
the
I reckon you
sword.
could use that as a letter opener
Yeah,
as well.
you could.
So.
It's pretty lightweight, but yeah, it's alright. We've also got 3 of the tridents.
Yep.
We've got the Orm Trident from
Yes.
Aquaman film.
So the bad guy, played by Patrick Wilson.
We've got the Atlanta Trident. Atlanta, sorry.
Yeah, so that's the.
Atlanta.
I think that's.
Great question here. Carlos wants to know what skills do you guys possess that you pretend that you've got?
What do I say that I have, but I don't really have?
Correct.
Money.
I also do I like using this to my advantage. So a lot of the time I shout people, drinks, coffee, all these kinds of things. I spend money on nice
For the illusion.
For the illusion that I have wealth. I do not.
I
But
know wealth is important, but it does help you buy toys. And that's why I have no money. So,
because I'm buying sweet little Quindent or Tridents from Factory Entertainment. Only $49.99.
yeah, so this is the Aquaman one. Yeah, other than that, I don't know. I don't know if I really claim to have abilities that I don't.
Yeah.
I'm
I like really
very upfront about my limitations. So.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. I mean, I don't want to give away all my secrets.
Well, I think you already did.
That's one, yeah, for sure.
Anyway, Factory Entertainment.
That was actually a good question. Well done.
That was very interesting.
Yeah.
Hey, Sandy, what have you got in your hands there?
Some awesome figure arts by Bandai and Tamaki Nations. And yeah, really, really awesome. So basically from the first Avengers film, Joss Whedon 2012, Captain America, his classic Avengers Assemble outfit, and then the Iron Man Mark 6 as well, which makes a brief appearance in the film. Yeah, really, really awesome, highly detailed, highly articulated, heaps of accessories with these ones. You can grab each of them for a little bit more of an expensive price point of $155 each, but yeah, really, really awesome, really dynamic as well. Below those two is a Dragon Ball Z character, potentially Super. Dragon Ball Super. It's one of them. Dragon Ball.
Frieza. It's
Yeah,
Frieza.
well, I know. I'm saying what it's from. So you've got Frieza First Form and the Frieza Pod as well. Really awesome.
It's Z. The box says Z.
Did you say Frisia, by the way?
Frieza.
Frieza,
Frieza.
not Frisia.
Where did you get the J?
Frieza.
Are you trying to say Frasier?
Yes, Frasier. That's the show.
Free-
Niles, if I've ever seen
Oh my god, he is.
Really awesome. Again, I knock it out of the park with all of their Dragon Ball Z figures, and Frasier here is no exception to that. You can pick him up for $160. Finally, from Bandai as well, we've got some awesome Sailor Moon products. People love Sailor Moon. Blake is one of them as well. He does an awesome Sailor Moon cosplay.
Oh, I forgot I did that.
And yeah, so got some awesome animation color edition 6-inch action figures. So Sailor Uranus and Sailor for $110 each. And then going down to more Chibi's-esque mini figure arts figure. We've got Super Sailor Pluto and Super Sailor Saturn. We're up for $60 each. So really, really awesome. Bandai, huge different different styles of action figures and toys. Would highly recommend them for anyone that's unfamiliar with some of their products.
Groovy. Hey, from what's that? Top of the ground. Cryptozoic. No, it's Cryptozoic. It is Cryptozoic. Cryptozoic's latest entry in their vinyl figure release, which they're doing a lot of DC female characters in a kind of stylized form. This is Batman Returns, Catwoman. Of course, Michelle Pfeiffer, best Catwoman on screen
I would say so.
there's ever been.
Yep.
Sorry, Anne Hathaway.
And who?
Exactly. How much is that one?
That's $60. So really awesome. All the Cryptozoic figures are really, really awesome. Great.
See, I'll let you talk about it.
What's the? Do you need the intro thing?
Yeah,
that's right. That's one of his skills. His actual skills. Yeah, great. Oh, you know what I want? I want a Mandalorian films, TV score by Andy. Andy. Really awesome. This is the 1-to-1 Black Series Star Wars The Mandalorian helmet replica.
And you'd be the man, DeLorean, if you pick one up.
Oh, and it fits really nice and snug. Really like it. Awesome metallic paintwork.
No neck.
Oh no.
What?
Your neck, it's gone.
It's completely gone.
Oh no. I still have shoulders. Does it just look?
Wait, look at him and then look at that juggernaut.
Anyway, really, really awesome product. It does come with a flashlight, which you will need batteries for. You can also opt to not have that, except for the helmet.
Yeah.
You can also not wear it and simply display it.
What's great about this piece is it is plastic, but it does have a really, really, really great metallic finish for a plastic collectible.
Yeah, definitely.
Which is great.
And Hasbro, really knock it out of the park with all of their 1-to-1 replicas. This one is, of course, no exception. $230 for that one. Free shipping, Australia-wide.
Free
Orders over 100.
Hey, while we're on Star Wars, we just touched base. We did have some extra Funko Pop releases, of course. They've just released after, I think this is the first time they've ever released.
Yeah, correct.
Pop Keychains from Star Wars. So one that they've been running now since Pop's grifting the last 10 years.
Yep.
They finally brought out some Star Wars Keychains, we've got Stormtrooper, C-3PO, Chewbacca, R2-D2, Princess Leia, Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker, another R2-D2, probably the same one, I don't know, Han Solo, Boba Fett, and Yoda. So all the classics, and we do have the Mandalorian line as well, which they had brought out some very recently. We do have a couple of versions of the Mandalorian and Moff Gideon as well. So, awesome pop vinyl keychains, they're $10 each, am I right, Sandy?
Yep, you are right.
Add to your collection.
Hey, Carrie Ann wants to know, Star Wars, Star Trek, or Stargate, which is the greatest?
Previously I would have said Star Trek, but I think the Mandalorian's kind of like knocked out of the park.
Revitalised Star Wars for you?
Yeah, it definitely has. Definitely has.
Well, I've never seen Stargate. I've only seen bits and pieces of
You look
Star
like a
Trek.
Stargate fan.
Don't I?
Yeah.
Well, I reckon I
Big
could
time.
if I would, brace down and watch that. But Star Wars would be, the obvious one for me.
I'll make Momo is in one of the spin-offs.
Oh,
should start with that one.
sign me up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. That's super, Andy.
That is super. You know what else is super, super
Oh.
7? And hey, thanks for that lead-in, Sandy.
Yeah, no
We've got a new delivery from Super 7, most of which is based around some convention exclusives that took a while to get here, but we've finally got them in hand. And boy, are we excited because there's some awesome pieces, all in very limited supply. I'm going to take you through them. Back in San Diego last year, before San Diego Comic Con was cancelled, they still made all the exclusives for the event, but they renamed their online releases Stay at Home Con, because everyone had to stay at home, they couldn't go out. But one of the releases from that line was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles reaction figure 4-pack. It glows in the dark, comes in a ooze canister, tin there, opens up, little slime covered little plastic, and inside you get these 4 3.75 inch reaction figures. They all glow in the dark, as do their weapons, and the pizza. That also glows, so that's healthy. And you can add them to your collection for $150. As I said, stock is extremely limited, so you can, you better jump on them. They're selling fast.
For sure.
Also, from that Stay at Home Con San Diego event, we have the Big Vinyl Snoopy. Now, back in 2019, Super 7 released a version of this that had a Charlie Brown Halloween mask, and they followed it up this year with the Daisy Farm adoption one. Now, Snoopy comes in a Daisy Hill Poppy Farm box, which is awesome, as you would expect to pick up a pet from, kind of a breeder. It comes in a puppy carrier, and Snoopy also comes with an adoption certificate that you can put your name to, and it certifies that your name, have adopted Snoopy, and you can sign it and date it, and it comes with a little dog for sale, which is great. Snoopy is great. He's life size, as they say. This version has floppy ears. The original one had sculpted ears, but it was very hard to kind of maneuver, so they've kind of revised it, put more floppy ears so you get more of that Snoopy emotion. It also comes with a real collar, has Snoopy on the name tag engraved in a classic Peanuts font. Really, really great piece. It's $300, and there's very few available, so if you are wanting to grab one, jump online. We're also sending some down to our stores, so if you miss out online, you can try your luck there.
Go for it.
Really, really cool piece. Now, in New York Comic Con, also October, that was also cancelled, right? Because of COVID, right? So they had, they're still at HomerCon, because hey, you're still at home, you couldn't go outside, but hey, we have a couple releases from that range. First off being the Haunted Mansion.
Sorry, that's actually New York as
Huh?
well. I'm pretty sure that's
San Diego or New York?
Oh, San Diego.
This is San Diego?
Yeah.
Alright, anyway, this is San Diego, right. Anyway, so we've got the Haunted Mansion 3-pack. Reaction figures, they come in a Victorian style kind of like frame. This is great packaging. That would be right at home on any, probably in the Haunted Mansion itself, which is great. Really, really great quality figures. The packaging is awesome. As with all of the Super 7 stuff, they're putting so much attention into the packaging to make it kind of a complete kind of piece. You'll never want to take this out of the box. It's got die cut, kind of like holes at the top, spot varnishes all around. Really, really premium in how they put this together, and a really great piece. Sandy, how much is that?
That's $100 for that.
$100 for
Yeah.
that. Another piece that they've released is, of course, the atom bomb reaction. Now, Garbage Pail Kids, this uses the art of the original 87 card, and they've sculpted atom bomb, and boy, is he detailed. Check him out. Oof. Doesn't get better than that. $39.99.
That's
And
right.
hey, you know what, Sandy? This is the other prize. We're going to be giving this away.
Oh,
So, man, if you haven't commented yet, you better start typing. 'Cause
that's the bomb, Andy.
it is the bomb.
Great.
And hey, one more piece that we've got from Super 7 in their convention releases is, of course, the Krusty the Krab kitty meal.
And man, I am.
Sandy's all over this one.
I am hungry. So, have you ever watched SpongeBob? And you're like, man, I want a Krabby Patty. That was me. And look at this awesome Super 7 box art. Really awesome. It's got a crossword quiz on there. You can answer some great questions like, what is Mr. Krabs' first name? Couldn't tell you.
Check the bottom of the box, got the answers.
You've got a nice little map. Man, that one looks tricky. I could spend hours on that one. It does have the contents. It comes with reaction figures, which we're going to look at. It comes with a free box.
That's the box. That's the box. Oh my god.
Wow.
But anyway.
Crazy. It does come with some really awesome, 100% juice. No, it's not drinkable. It's a sweet, sweet action figure, which we can open up right now. I've destroyed that box.
Why did we?
Oh wow, it's Squidward! And we're not going to open that one up, but there he is in there, reaction figure.
They all open. Of course, Patrick, SpongeBob, and Mr. Krabs.
Yeah.
They're all packaged in the different pieces of the kitty meal.
I suppose this is going to be mine.
Yeah, you better buy one now, Sandy. You did that on purpose.
Will I continue to open? Or?
Yeah, you open it. What's in the chest? I want to see which one's in the chest.
Ooh, the chest.
Because that's where the nuggies would be, right?
I reckon. What do you reckon, Andy?
I'm going to go for Squidward.
We literally just opened.
I'm going to go for SpongeBob.
Andy, what's your name? Blake.
You see
Patrick.
how I was paying attention earlier.
SpongeBob. But
Boo.
yeah, really, really awesome. These reaction figures look amazing, just like the characters. Yeah, you will not be disappointed.
You will not be disappointed, and the box and contents of the kitty meal are worth picking up in and of itself. When are you ever going to get replica fast food packaging from the Krusty Krab? You're never going to get it again.
What do you reckon? What do you reckon it is?
That's Patrick.
That's Patrick?
Yeah.
That's Mr. Krab.
It's
That's
Patrick! Patrick! SpongeBob! And of course, in the Pipsqueak patty,
Tell me. I already know. Process of elimination, I use my noggin.
I don't know, I reckon it could be Squidward. No, it's Mr. Krabs.
Hey, it's another Squidward!
He comes with these little money bags. Man, I wish I was money bags. Yeah, sweet, really, really awesome. You grab the full set for $130. If that doesn't take your fancy, which I don't understand why it wouldn't, you can also pick the standard reaction figures. With
They do
Skull
come.
card as well.
So we do have two options to buy these figures at the moment. But an awesome limited edition piece that you're not going to be able to get at any other time. Also from Super 7, we have landed the Ultron Ultimates. This is the toy accurate version, so it is painted in more basic colors that you would have seen on the original toy. Super 7's Ultimates are probably the best 7-inch figures that are being brought to market at the
I would
moment.
say so.
They're all made to order, so once Super 7 kind of produce it, they're done. They very rarely will go back into production on these. And the details and packaging are always top tier. I love the kind of the foil treatment on this box, the foil treatment on the weapons. It's all really great, highly articulated, a brilliant piece. Sandy, your thoughts?
Yeah, I really like it. There was another kind of more modern version where it wasn't kind of metallic, it was more matte kind of paint applications. really awesome, and you know what? It pre-sold out. So these things don't stick around for long. So if you're a Voltron fan, I think this is probably the best 7-inch action figure that you will see in a very long time, and well worth that $100 price point. Free shipping on that one as well within Australia, so just an added bonus.
Good stuff. Anyway, that's what we got from Super 7.
Heaps for pre-order still. There's an awesome Disney Ultimates wave that's coming in. You've got Robin Hood, Alice in Wonderland, Mad Hatter, as well as Hippopotamus from Fantasia.
Yeah, New Wave of Turtles has gone up recently as well.
But would highly recommend checking those ones out. Keep your eye out. We are always going to be getting the Super 7 stuff in. And again, as Andy said, pre-order, so you're guaranteed that stock.
100%. We had Ren and Stimpy showed up this week. They had pre-sold out. Unfortunately, we had no more to sell. But yeah, always a good reason to put your order in up front if you know you want it. If it's an Ultimates bundle, we are putting a deposit on it, so you can definitely drop $100 up front, pay the rest when they actually show up, which is a great incentive to get the full set as well. Yeah, we've got some puzzles, Seinfeld puzzles. Look, it's the classic Kramer photo. This one.
These are loads of offensive fruit.
It is. And we've got a cast photo as well. 1,000 piece each. No, 500 piece each, sorry. You'll have a great old time putting these together. Show about nothing, but this puzzle. That's something. It's a good time. So, yeah. Also got a 3,000 piece puzzle. Boy, that's a lot of pieces. I don't think I have the patience for that. But look, this one looks really hard. A lot of sky, a lot of grass, and a lot of indescript brown clothing that is going to be very difficult to put together. But if you like the Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey,
you'll have an unexpected tough time with this one.
I think this puzzle, as difficult as it will still be easier than sitting through that movie.
That grass would be a pain.
The 3 films that could easily...
Never have I been more disappointed in a film than The Hobbit.
That's so much harder. All I was seeing was that. Oh wait, no, that.
Oh,
that could have been
Sandy,
that
no.
It's a big cast photo. And it's not, yeah.
That rock.
Who releases a film in 60 frames per second? In 3D. It was bad. It was a bad movie.
But get the puzzle for $60.
Bad movie, Peter Jackson, and you know it.
I know you're watching this right now.
Cindy, what is this?
That's Flesh and Blood, Arcane Rising, awesome trading card game, playing card, collectible card game. You can grab this booster box, which is displayed 24 for $130. I know it's about as much as you, Andy, so that's all we're going to talk about. We're on to some statues.
Yeah, it's more of the high end.
Yeah, woo!
What are you going to talk about, Sandy?
Let's start small and build up.
Alright.
Yeah.
Can I talk about this?
Yeah.
This
Please.
Triceratops. This is from 1 million years BC. This is from Star Wars Toys, Ray Harryhausen line. So what they're doing, they're picking up Ray Harryhausen's these old stop motion movies. He's making some dinosaurs, some creatures, some monsters, and they're bringing them to life in this small scale. But the details are great. They've really captured the Harryhausen kind of like jerky stop motion aesthetic of it, and I think this is awesome. This is Triceratops. It comes in this deluxe set, which does come with, what's the character's name?
Undescript, unknown woman.
Oh,
From 1 million years BC.
it's my favorite character.
Oh, no.
Some nice metallic details on the hair, which is really great. It does come with a diorama base for her to stand on.
She definitely looks like she's lived in a cave.
She does. And it comes with a little placard, 1 million years BC, again, some nice metallic paint treatment there. I think, yeah, I'm raving about this line. I think it's awesome. Don't sleep on it, because stock is limited, and it's expanding. And if you're a kind of a classic monster movie fan, it doesn't get better than this.
Yeah, no. This Harryhausen's just way.
Well, I forgot the joke. Pick this one up to turn your Harryhausen into a Harry Holmeson.
I hate it.
Oh, I'm so worried you weren't going to make it. That's why I tried to figure out the line. You can grab this deluxe set, a set of 2, of course, with liner. The only way to get a $400 $500, you can get the Triceratops by itself for $330. There's also an Allosaurus and that other one that I can't say correct because Luke helped me out before, but he's not going to help me out now. That's but really, really awesome Star Race toys. And there's another film that you like.
Do you like Casablanca?
He's looking at.
You've probably seen it at the top of greatest movie of all time list. You may have not watched it. I've watched it. It's alright.
Greatest movie of all time.
Ingrid Bergman. Man, she appeared in black and white films. Salute. Infinite Statue done in black and white. Ingrid Bergman.
I can't believe people look like that back then.
I really like this. It's got a nice spot varnish treatment on the pavement base, so it does look like it's raining.
Those were just smudges.
No, they're intentional smudges. She's holding a purse. It's a really great license, the likeness of Ingrid Bergman. Let me just take the head off. Yeah, nice and close. It does look like her. It's a really great sculpt. I really like what Infinite Statue are doing because they're really doing licenses and a genre of film or an age of film that no other collectibles company is really working with. So I'm excited to see what they get bringing out. They've done some classic comic book stuff, they've done some classic film stuff, and I really hope to see that they keep expanding it because they're doing some really unique things, which we're excited to be bringing into the country.
Definitely. You can grab it for $500. Would highly recommend checking out the other Infinite Statue line as well. We're just quickly going to talk about this awesome Diamond Select / Gentle Giant mini bust of Ahsoka Tano. You may have seen her in The Mandalorian, but you may also have seen her in Star Wars The Clone Wars, the TV series set in between the second Star Wars film and the third, and really, really awesome. They are releasing Obi-Wan as well as Anakin alongside this, and a whole bunch of other Clone Wars characters. You can pick it up for $120, 1/7 scale, so it's a tiny little
Wait,
mini
so
bust.
shouldn't she be like way older than the Mandalorian then?
Yeah. She's about, like, I think she's teens, if not. Nah, she'd be teens in Clone Wars. And in The Mandalorian, what, she looks like 30. So, and that's definitely like more than 15 years.
It's like 4 years later.
Yeah.
Good one, Disney.
You know what? There's some continuity issues there, Disney, and you're not gonna get away with it. We're gonna hold you to it.
Their species might age differently. I don't know.
No. I need some Mandalorian episode that goes into the full details for that one. But like I said, $120. Then we've got some awesome products from 3.0 to talk about. The smaller 1/12 scale Terminator Dark Fate, that Terminator film that you never saw, the latest one. It's great.
I saw it.
Did you?
Yep.
Was it
I
great?
think. No, I saw it. It had a different Terminator in it, in addition to this one. Like all subsequent Terminator movies after Terminator 2.
Hey, come on. Terminator Salvation, great film. But Terminator Dark Fate, you've got the T-800, Arnold Schwarzenegger, as well as Sarah Connor.
I'm sorry. Can we have that again, please?
Sarah Connor. Come with me. Pretty good, right?
No, keep on.
No? Alright.
Skip past that.
You can grab either of these for $139.99 each. Highly articulated. The accessories that you see, the accessories that come with it, awesome details and likeness of the actors that play them and the characters. Really, really awesome. I like these smaller scale, but that's not all 3.0 do. They do some awesome larger scale items, and probably one of the better things that I see them do.
Just to point out the face sculpts on that, because we haven't really got that up close and personal. But this, for the scale that they're working with, the details are really great. The fading of his hair and beard is really great. It's really well sculpted, really well designed. Carry on, Sandy. Sorry to interrupt.
No worries.
All you see is what you get, right?
The accessories, that's it. One of the best things that I think 3.0 are doing at the moment are these awesome Transformers Deluxe line, or DLX. It's an acronym. Is it? Yeah. From Transformers War for Cybertron, a great Netflix animated series that pays homage to Transformers Gen 1, and hey, they're going in for probably the best the Transformers TV series Beast Wars soon. Really excited for that. But really, really awesome to see G1-esque Transformers Optimus Prime with a few updated, modernised features. Fully die-cast this figure is, an indescript scale as well. But really, really cool.
It's non-scale. It's actually non-scale.
Indescript.
Do you mean nondescript?
Either or.
Let's move past that one.
Let's move on. But really awesome, highly articulated. There is a lot of weight to it. Does not only come with his plasma gun, I would assume.
You keep saying things are highly articulated.
Yeah.
How articulated?
And what would be a low articulation?
Just like one joint?
A low articulation would be your Super 7 figures.
Hey, you leave them alone. They got 4 points.
Oh boy.
4, maybe 5 points sometimes.
Alright, so example, low articulation, like the Super 7.
Are you going to show me?
Yeah, whereas it's like this, that's it, or like that. Whereas high articulation, referring to kind of
Yes.
all different. Yeah, basically. Oh, baby, I'm Optimus Prime.
I'm Optimus Prime to dance.
Really awesome. Does come with a really awesome stand. Does have this battle axe which you can equip.
Ooh.
Multiple different hands. He's got a shield there.
That shield isn't covering anything.
Yeah, well,
It's
he's
Wonder Woman rolls.
They aim for the shield.
really, really awesome. There's a Megatron on the way as well. I'll probably be picking one up because I love the series and I really like this line as well. You can grab it for $300, really highly reasonable as well. Yeah, there's a full movie accurate line as well. Would definitely recommend checking that out. Andy, you look like you want to say something.
No, I'm just waiting to wrap that up. We've got 2 more to talk about, and we're very late on time.
All right, mate. Well, you jump in then.
Hey, Destiny? Destiny?
Yes.
I don't know nothing about it. This is why I was like,
All right, Destiny 2, great video game. I mean, I only played the first one, so I can't really tell. I'll talk about the second one. But Hunter, one of the class of characters that you can play as. This is a black suited armored version. There is also a white suited armored version. Heaps of accessories, really awesome. 3-0 kind of classic made action figure. Great articulation. Is it high? Is it low?
Yeah, well,
Who knows?
people are asking for an articulation battle. But one thing I'd like to point out, I think Sandy will win the articulation battle because if you can just do that thing with your knee again,
Oh no.
nobody else can articulate quite like this.
Alright, so you have a classic knee structure.
Yeah.
Straight down, and then I can go back.
Oof.
It's so...
Just put the other one like a normal leg. You know,
That's
pretty
pretty
awesome.
Ugh, you look like an
Yeah.
ostrich.
It's called hyperextension. It's pretty common.
Mike, stop! The normal spot, I don't know what to do.
Look at those straight legs.
Ah.
You wonder why we're running late.
Anyway, Destiny.
Destiny, really awesome. This is the black suited armor version. No base on this one because the figures are so well built that they don't need one to stand up. Really awesome guns as well, a staff, a spear kind of thing, and another gun as well. So different ways.
Can
you
I
can
just say, I think
Oh,
Sammy's
I mean-
knees are more... You know when you get an action figure and it has a joint that just doesn't really stay forward, it just kind of flops around?
That's me.
That's more of that.
It also comes with Ghost, his little companion.
Oh.
That's a companion?
Yeah, it's like a little, it's like Siri, but it floats around.
I'm serious?
Yeah.
A lot of people are asking where Josh is.
Oh yeah, so we tried to keep this a bit more distance, and Josh has a good habit of climbing you and just spitting all over the place. So we thought it's best to keep it a bit more, COVID safe. But yeah, Josh is also running out night shifts that we have introduced to try and get back on top of a lot of customer service responses and make sure our orders are getting out in a timely fashion. So he's overseeing that this week. So he is on a different shift, and we thought it best to let him prepare for that.
He was very upset, but sacrifices have to be made.
Hey, what's this guy from? He's
Uh,
spiky. This actually,
Oh.
I punched it and it hurt my
I keep
hand.
picking up this one, right? And,
Yeah, that one got me the other day.
but Dohedoro, I think, and this is Cayman Islands, and
One and the same.
Yep.
This is the Cayman Islands.
Yeah, don't travel there, because you'll meet this guy, really spiky. Ouch. But really awesome lizard dude. Does come with this nice little different alternate head with, again, spikes.
My favorite thing about this alternate head is they haven't just painted the eyes on, they're still sculpted underneath the eyes and then put a piece on top, which is a great detail.
It's an anime or manga or both. And you're really awesome. Comes with different knives as well. Really awesome. Again, this is by 3-0. And
He's tall.
he can stand up. He's real tall. And his head looks too tall, too small for his. Yeah, I think.
Well, it is a lizard head on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Luke did a little bit of a read up on it, and you know, because he's in the other room, he can't do that.
Sorry!
It was all the way over here.
Sorry, mate, can't hear.
What was that? I don't know. I think someone's saying something. What a shot.
Really, I would recommend checking out the product description on that one. It goes into great depth. $249.99.
What is it again?
What does it say?
Dorodoro.
Doro.
There you go.
Dorodoro.
Hey, that's awesome. We've got some Iron Studios pieces that we need to talk about.
Yep.
Probably in less detail than we'd
Yep.
like to, but
Yep.
let's shoot.
Let's go. Let's shoot for it. Birds of Prey. Harley and her little dog Bruce.
Just like from the
hyena.
poster.
Yeah,
She's on the couch.
really awesome. She's on the couch. As you see, a nice Birds of Prey outfit. She's
It's
got
worth it just for the 1/10 scale couch, guys. Come on.
You can spend hours sitting on that one.
I would.
Really awesome high detail in that one, as we always consistently say. Iron Studios not only knock it out of the park with their larger scale, they knock it out of the park with their smaller scale statues, which I think is all the credit to them. You can grab Harley and Bruce, this deluxe 1/10 scale statue, for $300. Great statue. Iron Studios are knocking out of the park with their X-Men line. So not only do you have the option of collecting their 1/10 scale X-Men dioramas, there are 3 of them. You can also buy characters individually. Some of the characters will not be featured in the dioramas, such as Sabretooth here, and some characters like Gambit you can purchase individually. So if you want to get one of the dioramas, you don't have a spare $3,000 sitting around that you can spend and fork up, all different dioramas. You just want a particular character, you can do so.
Diorama too many times.
Diorama.
Diorama.
Sabretooth. Really awesome. I love the detail in this one and the sculpting, and it looks really menacing.
Whose head is that?
Whose head?
That's just a head.
Oh yeah, that's for me later.
Okay.
You can grab Sabretooth for $330, mind you. But these really awesome. This is diorama number 2 in the X-Men Sentinel range diorama line. As you can see here, we've got an awesome Sentinel. We've got the mighty Magneto atop, using his magnetic metal powers to destroy the Sentinel. You've got Juggernaut bursting through the doors, Gambit throwing his cards. Really awesome, highly dynamic and expressive diorama. Andy, thoughts, questions, concerns?
Yeah, it's really good. In case the frequency of the word diorama confused you, Iron Studios have a series of 1/10 scale Sentinel statues. This is the second release. We've shown the first release previously. They all feature different X-Men, and you can also purchase some of these X-Men standalone, not necessarily in this. You can also grab the Sentinel without the X-Men covering it. So there's different ways of buying this.
Actually,
whole set.
not this
Not this
particular one. So you
number
can-
1 and 3, I think.
Number 1 and 3 you can definitely both purchase individually, but this one, for this kind of crippled, no-leg Sentinel, you would have to purchase this diorama.
Did he hyperextend his knees too far?
No legs, but look at that ass.
The really painting on this one is really awesome. They get that sweet weathered effect on the Sentinel. And the head that you notice, Blake, is the unmasked portrait of Magneto that you come with. This is the one switch out available with this diorama. You can do as you please. You could sit it down there, look like you've killed Magneto, but he's up there.
But yeah, put all three together, and it's just a scene of Sentinels storming
It's
the
one
X-Men
big
mansion. Yeah.
Diorama.
One giant diorama.
But you can purchase this one's $2,300, $2,300, free shipping Australia-wide, which will save you a pretty penny in getting it to you. It's 1/10 scale, and I would say,
If you had to put some inches on it,
well, it's probably around about 60 centimeters tall, I would say. So
I'd say maybe like 70 centimeters tall.
So I'd say probably.
Oh, I might say maybe 80 centimeters tall.
It's about 30 inches, if not more, 30, 40 inches.
Good stuff. $3,000.
That was actually 2,300. So one of the more cheaper ones because it's the smaller.
Still like the Sentinel. So.
Yeah. And the last thing I think we're going to talk about
That's
today, before we start giving away prizes, the exciting thing, really, really awesome, super scary looking Joker 1/3 prime scale from Iron Studios, designed by Ivan Reis, a well-known Brazilian comic book artist, most notable for his work with DC Comics. Really awesome. This is an awesome 1/3 scale of the Joker. One of the first more classic comic book 1/3 scales that we've seen. This is a death of the family portrait, really menacing. He kind of skins himself and skins someone else's face and puts it on to disguise himself. It does come with a more classic comic book portrait as well that you can simply interchange. It does come with a different, quite a few different as well accessories, so you don't have to have the gun and the bang. You can have a nice large mallet as well, and you can change the Joker calling cards for a Joker cane. The cape, the texturing, you know, a lot of it you would think is actual material, but surprisingly it's all sculpted. Really, really awesome base as well. They knock it out of the park every single time, like I said, Iron Studios.
Good stuff. And Sandy, how much for that one?
You can grab it for $1,800, $1,800. Free shipping.
Brilliant piece. Brilliant piece. Sandy, I might need to tag out with Luke, and we'll wrap this show up. If you're giving away. You want me to spin?
No. We want.
Oh,
Alright.
we're just doing it in the doorway?
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh!
Hey guys, this is the show where we before we say goodbye, we give away things. Thanks for tuning in, wasting an hour with us. First prize we're going to give away is the Atom Bomb NYCC exclusive reaction figure from Super 7. Brilliant piece there. Let's give it a spin and find out who's going to win.
Oh, what a spin.
Look at that.
That's how you do it, Luke.
Yep, steady, consistent, really keeps people on edge about if they're going to win or not.
Who's going to win this Atom Bomb?
Yes. Guy Taylor, congratulations, you won the Atom Bomb reaction video. Just send us a private message on Facebook with your name, personal information, email address. We'll get it sent out to you ASAP. Next spin is for the Hot Rocks Popcultcha exclusive pop vinyl figure. Let's give it a go. Now, if it does land on Sky or any subsequent winner, we will keep spinning until 3 unique people win. So let's give it a go.
Spin could have been better.
Alright, Ren Elizabeth, congratulations, you won the Hot Rocks Pop. Oh boy, that's hot. Next, final spins for the Stitch with record player Pop. I don't know which one you'll get. You might get this, you might get the Chase. We'll leave it as if you had ordered it, so there is the chance. But we'll spin and we'll find out who's going to win. Was that Tease King? Congratulations! One Stitch! That's a great prize. Just send us a private message on Facebook with your name, personal information, email address. We'll get it sent out to you first thing next week. Hey, thanks for watching, everyone. This has been a week in review. We've had a lot of fun stuff to show you today. Had a lot of fun. It's been a while since Sandy and I. It's just Sandy and I. She talking about toys?
It's been sad with our friend Josh.
But he'll be back. I don't know. We'll tag him in and out depending on what further restrictions come to be. But thanks for watching. We hope that you're having a good time despite everything going on. And we look forward to
Stay safe.
coming back next week with more toys. Everyone stay safe. Have a good weekend. And yeah, thanks for watching, folks.
Goodbye. His name's
Oh,
Luke. His
bye,
name's
Luke.
Eddie.